I never thought I'd read a text that would make my hands shake so badly I'd have to sit down, but that message did exactly that. It popped up on my phone on a random Tuesday afternoon, right in the middle of my workday. No warning. No build-up. Just one sentence that split my life into before and after. I told my boss you hit me so I could get sympathy leave for a few days. At first, I honestly thought I was misreading it. I reread the message 3 times, hoping my brain had scrambled the words into something they weren't. But the sentence didn't change. My girlfriend, the woman I'd been with for 3 years, had just casually admitted that she told her boss I assaulted her. Not because I did. Not because she was scared. But because she wanted time off. My chest tightened. I felt hot and cold at the same time. People around me were talking, laughing, living normal lives, and I was sitting there staring at my phone like it had just accused me of a crime I didn't even know I was being charged with. I texted back immediately. "What do you mean you told him I hit you?" The typing bubbles appeared almost instantly, like she'd been waiting for me to respond. "Relax. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I just said we had a fight and things got physical." He felt bad and told me to take the rest of the week off. Relax. That word hit harder than anything else. As if this was some harmless little lie. As if my entire life hadn't just been placed on a ticking clock. I called her. She answered on the second ring, sounding calm, even cheerful. "Why are you freaking out?" she said. "It's not like I told the police." That's when I realized something terrifying. She genuinely didn't see a problem with what she'd done. "You told someone I hit you," I said, trying to keep my voice steady. "Do you have any idea what that means?" She sighed like I was the one being unreasonable. "You're always so dramatic. It was just to get sympathy leave. My boss is such a softie. He won't tell anyone. Won't tell anyone." Those words echoed in my head. Because I knew how this worked. Stories don't stay contained. They spread. They grow. And once your name is attached to something like that, it never fully comes off. I asked her why she didn't just say she was sick. Or stressed. Or needed personal time like a normal person. She laughed and said, "Those excuses never work. This one always does." Always. That meant this wasn't her first time using a lie like this. Maybe it was the first time it was about me, but it wasn't new to her. I told her to come over that evening so we could talk face to face. I needed to see her. I needed to understand how someone I loved could be so careless with my reputation, my freedom, my future. When she arrived, she acted like nothing was wrong. She kicked off her shoes, asked what was for dinner, and tried to kiss me. I stepped back. That confused her more than my anger ever could. I asked her, calmly, if she realized that a single accusation like that could cost me my job, my friends, my family. If her boss mentioned it to his wife or a coworker or anyone at all, I could be labeled an abuser overnight. She shrugged. "You're overthinking it. No one's going to care that much." That's when it hit me. She wasn't evil. She was worse. She was careless. Careless with truth. Careless with consequences. Careless with me. I asked her one question that night. "If it ever benefited you again, would you do this to me a second time?" She didn't answer right away. She rolled her eyes, crossed her arms, and said, "Why would you even ask that?" Her non-answer was the loudest answer I'd ever heard. I told her she needed to fix it. Immediately. I wanted her to go back to her boss and tell him the truth. That she lied. That I never touched her. The color drained from her face. "I can't do that," she said. "That would make me look bad." There it was. The truth. Not about the lie, but about her priorities. Looking bad mattered more to her than my safety. My name. My life. I told her I needed space. She accused me of being cold. Of abandoning her when she needed support. I almost laughed at the irony. She had created a fake victim narrative and somehow still found a way to make herself the real victim in her own head. That night after she left, I didn't sleep. I sat on the couch replaying every argument we'd ever had. Every time she'd exaggerated a story. Every time she'd painted herself as the wronged one. I realized I hadn't just ignored red flags. I'd explained them away. The next morning I made a decision. Not an emotional one. A logical one. I started documenting everything. Screenshots of her texts. Dates. Times. Exact words. I didn't know yet what I'd need them for, but I knew one thing for certain. I would never again let someone hold this kind of power over me. By noon she was texting again, asking why I was being distant. Telling me she missed me. Telling me I was making a big deal out of nothing. And that's when I understood the most dangerous part of all of this. She truly believed nothing had happened. But something had. Something irreversible. Because once someone shows you they're willing to destroy you for convenience, you can never unsee it.